Before we start, just understand this is not a signal service. Everything you see here is for educational purposes only. Trading involves risk, and the goal here is not to follow trades, it's to learn the process behind them. Good morning, and welcome to I'm the Trader Capital Live Trading for Law. As always, first and foremost, all glory to the Most High God. Let's bow our heads for a quick prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for another opportunity to try again, to learn and grow in these markets. Father, we ask that your will be done today as it is in heaven. Father, I ask that you give us the heart of a giver and make us a lover of our neighbor. Please let me not lead anyone that listens to me astray, but use me as a vessel to bring your children back unto you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Amen. It's Friday. It's Friday. TGIF. 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 Anywho, let's get into it, right? But before we jump into the charts, right, there was a time I used to sit down at the charts with no real plan, jumping between strategies, second guessing every entry, and honestly just hoping that the trade would work. That's where most traders are today, not because they're not capable, but because they don't have a structured process. The biggest pitfalls that causes traders to fail is that they have no knowledge on money, they don't know how to lose, they don't know how the markets operate, and they don't have a winning model. 90% of traders fail. All 90% are plagued with one or more of these pitfalls. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 pillars that every trader must have in their trading to survive and thrive in the financial markets so you can join the 10% who succeed and fast track your way to the top 1% of the wealthiest people on this planet. It's called the 10% to 1% club. Let's go. But before we dive deep into the 3 core pillars, when you step into this arena, when you step on this battlefield, you must first have 2 crucial realizations. Realization number 1, trading is war. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is the hardest thing that you'll ever do in your life. Realization number 2, all traders are money managers. As a trader, your ability to manage money is vital to your survival in this industry and in life as we know it. Most traders think success in the markets come from finding the perfect strategy or catching the biggest moves. But the reality is, trading success is built on 3 core pillars. First is money and mindset. This is the foundation of success. Next is risk management, the holy grail of trading. This is what will keep you in the game long after everybody else has quit. And then we have trading edge. This is where all traders start. I know this because this is where I started. That's why in today's session, we are going to hone in on your trading edge. Now, everything we do here is built around one thing, and that is confidence in your trading edge. And that confidence comes from 3 things. First is understanding how the market actually operates. Not what social media says, but how money truly moves. Second is having one trading model. One model with IPTA signatures that you trust and execute consistently. Third is having a planning process, because without a planning process, you're just reacting to price and you're winging it every time. And this right here, this session, this is where we focus on the 3rd piece, the process part. I'm not here to force trades. I'm here to execute my plan step by step in real time. All right, you guys ready? Let's get into the live trading for law. All right, as you're watching, okay, don't just look for entries, but pay attention to the process, because that's what will get you into the 10% of traders who succeed. And if you want to go further to the 1%, well, that's where we break down all 3 pillars inside of the program. I used to think that winning trades build confidence, but it's not the wins. It's knowing exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, why you're doing it, before, during, and after each trade. And that is what we're building here today. All right, let's get into our daily processes. Weekly target, I always get them confused. Weekly target going to this week is 3%. All right. Mental check-in, feeling generally okay. Excited to see what price action has in store for us on this Friday. excited to continue to grow and get 1%. But I feel like this week has been incredible already. Just opened my eyes to so many things, and specifically what I'm looking for in price and what is a high probability setup for me. Okay, so I'm super excited for today to just complete the week and see what else we can get out of this today's price action. I accept any risk that comes with trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the battle. News is Friday, May 1st is a new month. Oh my God, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We're in May already. Golly. Time is getting faster and faster, you know. I don't know, it's crazy, man. But anyway, we have medium impact news coming out at 9:45 and high impact news coming out at 10. So we have news today, making it an optimal day to take a trade. All right, risk going into today, we're at 0.25 of account size, and we have a max of 0.75. I'm still debating if I want to take a trade today or not, but we'll see what depends on what the candlesticks are saying, right? Weekly program going to this week, flipped. All right, we're currently in a buy program, so let's go ahead and review price action overnight to see if anything's happened to change that for us here at the Trader Capital. Good morning, happy Friday. TGIF. It just feels like I'm saying that every other day, but that shit comes around mad fast. Oh, yeah. We're switching up. I could have sworn I ended it at that. This is how we're doing things now. All right. As you can see, this is Monday's range here. Okay. We took Monday's range sell side. All right, confirming our weekly bias as a buy program. Then we came up, had a reversal. Oh no, then we wouldn't need to take this low, right? Yeah. Came up. Excuse me. I don't know why I put it in my mouth as I'm speaking. Oh, yikes. Put it at the right time, right? We came up, we took buy side, all right? Changed our buyers from sells to buys, okay? We're still in a buy program. Nothing's really happened in price to change our weekly program for us here. Okay, so we're electing to stick with a buy program. Let's go ahead and get into our processes. Oh, let me make sure everything here is correct. Hold on. Yeah, 15 seconds just wormed its way back. Well, not yet. I'm paying attention to it, so I want to have it on the chart so I can see it. But it knows how to worm its way back into my heart. Me and the 15 seconds, we have a toxic relationship. It's very La Toxica. Previous days, what I wanted to do. I never told it to show in that time frame, so I don't know why it does that. It's just wired, you know. It's back in my life. Just won't. It's got a hold of me. It keeps getting that hold of me and just won't let it go, you know. Anyway, this is how we ended yesterday, okay? Our trade still going, by the way. Still going. Oh, sexy trade, wasn't it? Ooh-wee. Yeah. Anywho. Step 1, condition. pocket some room too, you know. Determine bias, all right? We go with the session bias. In order to do that, here we identify from 12 a.m. to current price action. We note the lowest low to highest high. Same process, just a different day. Gives us our dealer range. Okay, and we know liquidity above. Okay, we have all-time highs here. Yep. Below, we got previous week's high. And also was this AM? PM session open range sell side. And we got previous daily low. We're back to three. Just because I wanna. This. Oh, it's a supporting character. Character to my 1 minute. Okay, it's a supporting character to my 1 minute. I understand some days you might try to take the lead, but you're here to support the 1 minute, okay? For now, anyway, right? For now, it's here to support the 1 minute. Now we wait for one side of the dealing range to get taken, gives us our session bias, and we are activated. Okay, have to unlock it, yeah. Day high. Did I just I think that's on the right. Oh, yeah, same as previous day's high. Makes sense. Cool. This is the new month's opening price for May 1st. Midnight open is above. We're about to kick off ding 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 9:30 kickoff. Taking dealing range buy side, okay, so session bias has been confirmed as buys in line with our weekly program, okay. Open range gap is below price, so we gapped up. We have a premium gap up. Da, 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 da. About to take all-time highs and create new all-time highs. That what's going on here. Okay. This is Fast Friday, boy. Fast and Furious Friday. Smashing all-time highs, creating new all-time highs. Golly. Joel liquidity has been smashed there. Would you take this low? I'll be interested in a retracement setup. See if it even gives me anything. One contract, we'll take that. It's Friday. Let's just end the week. Let's just end the week how we usually end it, right? Let's end the week how we usually end it. And be alright with the outcome regardless, alright? It's been a very impactful week for me over here in terms of knowledge-wise and understanding what I'm looking for in the price action and the high probable setups that I want to engage in. So, wow, this shit just flew away. I will watch this up here, but it's not something that I would personally engage in myself right now. It's looking like we're gonna have to wait till open range is complete here, because this market just wants to go, 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 go. What is up there that you're heading to? What is up there? Oh, that was yesterday's standard deviation. So we hit that, That means negative 10 on that trade is getting hit from yesterday. Still in there, by the way, yesterday's trade. Solid stuff though. It's going, and there's nothing for me to do here. But just let it go. Let it go! Let it go! Who said that, Elsa? I'm just gonna let it go. Oh no, no! Excuse me. All-time highs, baby. All-time highs. Nothing for us to do here, though. Just waiting, waiting, waiting. That's all we can do. Nothing wrong with that. Majority of the time, we're just waiting, really and truly. That's what trading is waiting. But it's within that waiting, right, that causes a lot of people to do things because they're just impatient. They want to do something. They see the candlesticks moving, see this big move here. They would have wanted to be in it, but there ain't nothing for you. There ain't nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing for me here. And I feel no type of way about it. Zero emotions. Absolutely zero emotions. Yeah, we most definitely will be waiting until like post 10 o'clock here. Can't believe 15 seconds is back in my life. That's a big ass candle. God dang. Golly. Ooh. Trying to count the handles over here. Say if like if you had 6 to it, you get to 600, 155. Oh, it's right here. 161 handles. Golly. I even started on the wrong candle there, didn't I? But sheesh. Say, where is it going? Uncharted territory, all-time highs. All-time highs. Whew. In the 4 hours just flying off the screen. All-time highs. Yeah, definitely will have to wait till open range is done. Then we'll have open range, open range. Have to use all the help I can get up here. Fri May. I want to see a closer below this and it be used as an inversion. That's what we're paying attention to right now. We have nothing else to go off by. From there, we'll be targeting first presented fair value gap, but we do have an inefficiency before that. Uncharted territory. We are the first ones here. First ones here. Guy. Who's gonna lay their neck on the line for this shit right here? Not me. I'm gonna wait. Right now, saying that he wants to go higher until we get closure below this inefficiency here. I'm just gonna follow the price action. See where it leads me. Right now, it's saying higher. We wanna go higher and higher. To the moon. To the moon. All I know is I would be in this trade here if I kept trades overnight, which I don't, but I wouldn't be in there. But my trade would be in there. 950 macro. Are we gonna get that closure below here now? Let's see. It's come back in here. If we don't get that closure, this is why. He just wants to go high. That's what he's saying. It wants to go higher. We wouldn't have seen that on the 1 minute, but it's OB here, right? But I wouldn't have seen this here. Supporting actor. We're ready to open range. Nothing for us to do here. It's a beautiful Friday. Oh. What is that in my milk? Watching this one here on the 15 seconds. it for today because it's Friday and there's nothing beyond. We'll adjust it this weekend. I like to end them in the same day so they don't spill over to the next day. So I did for yesterday, so it doesn't spill over, and I can still keep the drawings on there for the week. And then when I back test, I can just go back and see what was pertinent for that day, and it's not spilling over to the next day. So I'm gonna adjust the extension feature this weekend. Got high impact coming out. High impact news coming out at 10. When open range is complete, so let's see what the price is saying then. That's what we're waiting for right now. Right now there's nothing for us to do. We're waiting for open range to complete, and that will potentially give us something to go, more information to go based by. Still respecting this 15-second inefficiency, all right? Closure below that, okay, I'll be anticipating a closure below this. Until we get closure below this, right now I'm not seeing lower prices. I'm not seeing it. Alright, I fried and I made no bacon. What an incredible week, though. I know I feel myself saying that every week, but every week I just feel like I'm just growing. I'm getting that 1% better. It's just been incredible. These past couple weeks, ooh, my read on price action, my understanding in terms of what I'm looking for in price, ooh, it's just been beautiful. Just been beautiful. It's just been amazing. Amazing. Like, yeah. I'm happy, man. I'm happy and I'm excited for the future. I'm excited. Good things coming. Good things coming. So we had this. It respected this inefficiency. Respected this one. And now we have this, right, to contend with. Might also confirm a 1 minute one, but we'll have to wait for this candle to close. Like I said, right now, price action is saying that it wants to go higher. Nothing indicating lower prices right now. Nothing at all. I want to see how we behave in here now. I see you. Yep. Just watching, paying attention. Wee, caught ya. That could have been messy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your buddy, pal. Oh, South Park. I think that's from South Park. Classic episode. We go about less than 2 minutes for open range. I think I'm gonna do it on the one. That's a lot of squinting. That's a lot. That's a lot. Probably would have been just easier on the. No, it's fine. We'll go to 15. Oh, that's not even it. Just been running, running, and running, running. I have it to include tunnel one, right? Taking open range, buy side. Watching this tiny inefficiency here. Watching this supporting character. Fly me to the moon. Yeah, that's why you're a supporting character. I'm not taking no subs of you yet, alright? Till it's super duper clean. Oopsies. I'm watching this on the supporting character. Yep. Confirm the retracement setup here. While watching that. I don't mind missing it. I'm not ready to base entries on the 15 seconds yet, alright? It's just there for educational purposes only and for to play a supporting role to the 1 minute. That's what it's here for. Nothing more, nothing less. But I see this right here. I'm paying attention to it. If it goes without me, it goes without me. But for me to be interested in a retracement setup, I need price to come up here, take buy side here, then drop and take sell side back below open range high. This swing low has not been confirmed yet. Actually, we can adjust this to here, to there. We're watching this, but let me just get that to showing this only. It's super clean right now because we have time and this is the only price here. I like this. no longer about to have time on our side. So we wait till first hour of trading is done. And I guess we'll watch this while we're here. But it formed inside, so I'm intrigued to see how it completes outside of the macro. Why is this not showing here though? Very strange, very, very strange. I guess, cha. Wouldn't feel great if I was in this one. And that's why you pray a supporting role. Just a friendly reminder there. We haven't taken it yet. There it is. Now we need to see back below. See a closure below here. Full body closure back above consequent encroachment. Let's see how this next candle behaves. Right, we've got our supporting actress doing her thing. Nothing on this Friday. Yeah. Ooh. Market structure shift here though. I'll be interested in the retracement setup back inside the range. So if it gives it, I will take it. Oh, okay, so I don't see anything on this one then. Alright, I guess it's here then. What is that stop? 08 0925. Leave terminus for there. I do want to see on here too though. We take this buy side. Price may want to continue higher. Let's only show this on this then. So at least one of them clean. I need to go back and confirm whether that high, when the high gets taken, is it which low? Is it can it be any low that gets taken? You know, little minor finer details that I need to start paying attention to now. I want to see price stay below this inefficiency for sure. How do I get rid of this TP and things? Just makes it look so ugly and bulky. Oh, we got a closure above it here on our supporting time frame. So we're not looking good right now, but let's see how it plays out. Was that it? I'll just leave them for now. We'll figure it out later. This was that alarm bells right here. Gave it to me on this time frame, supporting time frame. So I can get my alarm bells off the supporting time frame. Don't do nothing until this. Oh, we got that closure above it here. Fat lady still ain't singing yet. Yeah, there's no way. It's respecting it. There's no way. Yeah. Yeah, those are alarm bells right here. Let's buy back one. And we can shut. Close that. Because then our -2 will be all out anyway, so. TGIF. Maybe I would have wanted to see this one get taken, right? This is all good information. Good information. It's Friday, so we are paper trading to end our week. I want to see a closure back below this inefficiency. Just like that, like that. Now I want to see it stay in the lower portion of this inefficiency. We got closure below it on the 1 minute as well. I want to see it stay below body wise, right? Body wise. Let's see how this next candle behaves. Yeah, like that. Taking buy side here. We drop down. Cause the market structure shift back below that key level. Watching this on our supporting time frame. It's a tiny inefficiency in here that's causing havoc right now. It's a suspension block on the 15-second. Wreaking havoc. That tiny inefficiency there. We need to repel in the upcoming candles, repel this area here. This is where IC2 will be like, I want to see speed and stretched out black limousines. For me, it would be white limousines. I want to see white limousines. So let's see. But see, I'm not quite there to his level yet. So we're respecting it so far, right, in terms of body. And the wicks are staying in the lower portion of it. Less than 2 minutes until first hour of trading is behind us. Maybe we might even get a better entry post 10:30. Who knows? Let's see. So far, still in here. We have reduced risk on this trade. We took one off. Ten thirty. Ay, bo. not seeing it on there, so that's good. Did we take that? What's the low there? 27,885.25. 8850. Yeah, it does take it. At a time that obviously I would not be interested in. But this is what I wanted to see. Black stretched out limousines respected that inefficiency like that. Came close to our stop. But until the fat lady sings, I ain't closing the trade. This is yet another example as to why I don't close trades prematurely even after getting a warning sign, right? Even after this candle closed above this inefficiency, that's our warning sign that, hey, potentially we could be offside. I reduce risk in the trade, but I will never close the trade prematurely ever again. No matter, it depends. Maybe 20 years in the game, something will change. But for now, where I'm at, I ain't doing that. Anyway, bread and butter, putting food on the table, entry here, exit right here. Okay, bread and butter we're gonna do full pull on bread and butter. Is either gonna take us out for a loss or it's gonna take us out for negative 0.5. And we won't adjust anything or even reduce risk on that bread and butter setup. Yeah, cool. I think that's valid. All right, this will be a re-entry. All right, if you're into those things. Right now, I don't do those things. That would be a re-entry there. Actually, let me show this one here too, because not all intervals, but I just want to see on here and below. Watching price in this inefficiency here. We have coming to first presented on the 15-minute, so it might be a stumbling block. But let's see how price behaves. -1 allows us to adjust our stop 2.75, which is 9825. We have one more contract heading for -2. Normally I'll be taking it off at 0.5, put 1.5, but I kind of want to, just go to a terminus and see, It's just demo. It's Friday. I'm trying something new, something different. But usually I'll be out at 1.5 right now because I'll be taking something off at 1.5. So this trade would be done for me really. In a normal world, would be done for me. But like a supporting row, once we've got main actor involved, if the supporting row also gives a setup, that's a potential re-entry there. Okay, something I'm paying attention to. Like I said, I got the 15 seconds here to watch it again because now I'm getting into the specifics, details into what I'm looking for in price, right? Before, when I was using the 15 seconds, obviously I didn't have high probability setups, or like I was looking for too much things, so I was getting too much setups on the 15 seconds. But now I'm trying to bring it back in as a supporting actress or actor to my 1 minute time frame. So just collecting data on it for now and just paying attention to the price action on it as well, how it supports what I'm looking for in the 1 minute or negates what I'm looking for in the 1 minute. So that's what it's here for. It's not really, that's his main role right now, okay, until, you know, it changes with more data. Really, I wanted to get this to -3 back into mean threshold of, not mean threshold, damn, equilibrium. I'm so sorry, equilibrium of open range. It's just open range. It's just open range. It's the range of the open. Anyway, terminus on that trade, getting smashed. Bing bang, biggity bosh. Let's see what else this trade will offer us. All right, like I said, I really wanted terminus here at -3. And potentially, let's see what else is on the line. Yeah, for continuation, this is where I would be anticipating maybe a continuation higher. If not, all right, we have open range sell side, which has a lot of other confluence and factors below here. Or below that, we have first positive fair value gap. Then we have all of these discount arrays down here. Folks, this is exactly why I do not close trades prematurely. And yet another example right here, right now, in the flesh. 10:30. Okay, 10:30. This was the setup for 10:30 here. The completion of this one here at 10:30. Okay, so that would have been a re-entry for you post first hour of trading there. Let's see what that would have offered you there in terms of partialing and targets. -1. -1.5, -2 is on the way. Da 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 da. Oh no, let's leave it there. Let's see all the footholds from the other side and how price behaves in them. -2. All right, if you had to go into the post 10:30 entry. So we had a re-entry here and a re-entry here. Let's see how many contracts this one would have given us though. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. 2 contracts, yeah, so -2, you would have been out. Out! Out! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just unlocking so many opportunities. It's back. I swear, me and the 15 seconds, like I said, we have a toxic relationship. But it's because I wasn't ready for it, you know? You know, sometimes you rush into things that you're not ready for. And that's why it becomes toxic, you know? I wasn't ready for it. Maybe potentially now I could be in a space, in the mental headspace, right, with the right things on the charts that I'm ready for, to build a relationship with the 15 seconds, you know? Clip that. Clip that, because that's some real talk right there. Beautiful end to the week here. Whew, solid stuff. Oh, hey, I would love to know the price of those. So if I could change something about that, if it could tell me the price. I would love to know where 50% is at. Trading View, you heard that? If we can get, you know, an option to show the price for the parallel channel, that would be great, because right now I can't even tell what 50% is. Okay, wait, it's 27,751.50. Let's see the low of this. 27,751.50 is at it. Came to it. I'm watching this here. We did take sell side. But nothing. I'm watching it though. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Selling at all-time highs there. Selling at all-time highs. Retracement, looking for the continuation. If he gives it to us here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Let's get back to this one. That's the one we were in, so that's the one we'll watch. Missed us at -3 for now. Let's see what we got for back from that trade. $161. Hey, back in profit. 161.79. Or we're looking at 2 something. Q. Probably it was probably like a 1-to-1 on that. I'm watching this here though, but for me, I like it to go to it and through it. It didn't go to it and through it for me. So and on top of that, this is a supporting time frame. So really and truly, I wouldn't be interested in anything here. But it's worth the watch regardless, right? Worth the watch. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Beautiful trade to end our week. He's doing his thing though. He's doing his thing. Let's see though. Bread and butter. -1. Yeah. But nothing for me though, personally. We go closure back above this inefficiency, so let's see how price behaves in the upper quadrant of it. Becomes a reclaimed bullish fair value gap. We still will be in our trade, by the way, okay? We would have got -2, so our stop would be at 50% of this range here. No. Which is right here, 50%. Close proximity to open range high. Yeah, right there. See if we get closure back below this. be an inversion if you get a closure back below it, but nah, we're not. So right now still supporting price higher. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Let me close your back above it here. If it takes this market structure shift, definitely confirming higher prices here. High 835.50, 836. Yeah, definitely took it. Cool. So let's see how it supports price higher. This is what we're looking at here. With that. Nothing for me though, but I'm watching it regardless, right? Nothing for me personally right now, but we had time and there was price, we came to it. I really would have loved to see it go through it and then give me that. I would have felt more confident about this setup here, but because it didn't do that, all right, I don't know if it would have been a setup for me, but worth a watch regardless. Like I said, from what I can tell, this is 75150. Doesn't give me the price of the midpoint, so can't really tell, but I wish it gave me the price points. Doing this thing here, I want to see and stay in the upper portion of it, which it is doing. Right now, still supporting price higher. Definitely doesn't go through it. I don't even know if it goes to it. Let's see. 75150, 75150. Let me draw a line and see if we'll be on the same line. Yeah, I'll give you that. It goes to it. It goes to it. It goes to it and not through it. Either way, we haven't got nothing on the time frame that I would be interested in engaging in. This is just a supporting time frame, so it doesn't really, it's not worth anything in weight, but it's not nothing that I would, you know, be betting the house on. You get what I'm saying? Close back below this inefficiency, so now it becomes inverted. We support price respected this order block here on the 1 minute. Still in this trade, all right? Still seeing what else this trade will offer us. But nothing for us to do here. Hey, even if you did trust it and you got in, all right? Bread and butter setup and it gave you -1. That's enough there. That's enough there, right? Don't want to be too greedy. Gave you something. I want to see price stay in the lower portion of this inefficiency here. Since we're back below it now, becomes an inversion. Because a bullish order block. Above price, it keeps price higher. Below price, it keeps price lower. But it's Friday, so anything is possible. They could want to go higher, you know. Might wanna not retrace any deeper. I was talking all that smack, and this trade is you're still in there. But like I said, for me right now, it's not something that I would entrust to put risk behind. Yep, this becomes a reclaimed bullish fair value gap since we closed back above it. Time, price. Market structure shift here. Definitely going higher. $10.50. I like that. Potential, I'm watching as a potential continuation setup. Why can I see that? You're dropping into show on there. How dare you? How dare you pop up on that time frame? Don't nobody want to see you over here. You know what I mean? That's like 3 standard deviations there, like 50. Probably another one here, 2, 3, potentially in between 4. Still hasn't given you -1.5. Just the 1. P is negative 2. Definitely giving you negative 1.5 there. What is that? What? It stopped recording? Why did you do that? Unspecified error code while recording. Okay. OBS, that was very rude of you. Unspecified. Hello? Specify it then. Well, I'm supposed to do that. What am I supposed to do with that? And if I needed the recording? If my life depended on it, then what? That's the reason, the excuse you're gonna give me, unspecified error? Come on, man. If I didn't have an alternative to get this recording, I'd be real pissed. Never depend on one thing. It's doing a lot in here. Now it needs to stay in the lower portion of it, right? If we're gonna continue lower. Needs to go. Needs to go, go, go. We have equilibrium as an extra right now for lower prices. Next week, oof, oof. I feel the flames around me. I feel it. It's a level up that just is in my veins. It's just grrr, pop, 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 pow. Let me stop. Let me stop it. Because they ain't even ready, you know. They ain't even ready, you know. Don't even know me. They don't even know me. They know the old me, but not this new me. She different. She mad different, you know. Selling at all-time highs, baby. Selling at all-time highs. It was, I want to say easy peasy, but it was following my processes, my procedures and protocols for sure. I want to see price stay below this inefficiency here on our supporting time frame. Needs to respect this OB here. Draw right now is equilibrium of opening range, and then depending on how price behaves there, right, will let me know whether it wants to go lower back to open dealing range high. Well, first we have first presented fair value gap to contend with first, then dealing range high, then potentially open range sell side. But it's got a long way to down there. It's got a long way to go. I need to see, yep, I need to see respect of this OB here. And respect of this inefficiency. So far, so good. Seeing what we need to see. All is well still here. Body closure above this OB. Alright. We'll reduce the probability, but for now, still good here. Still good there. Nothing of alarm bells to worry about here. Still targeting this low here into equilibrium. I'm morning session, it'll be coming to a close soon. Solid one though. Good one to end the week on. For show, for show, for show. I can re-enter on the support after the main actress has obviously given its speech. Then we can. All right, deuces. See you next week. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Ooh, came to the tippity top. Still respecting this inefficiency here, all right, in this OB on our supporting time frames. So far, still Gucci Poochie here. Still Gucci, no Poochie. We'll stay to about 11, close to 11:30. It's Friday. It's our last session of the week. And we like what we're seeing here, so why not? Let's see. Let's see the battle between these two inefficiencies here. Still would be in this setup here, okay? Give us -1, so it would have reduced risk. But you still would be in there. We're still respecting this OB. Body closure in the main threshold of it, alright? Reduced probability of price going down, right? But for now, still supporting price lower price. Lower. See if -3 is on the card here. Right below equilibrium. Could also not be on the cards for us today, right? Always a possibility. 11. We can't do a trade performance review though. Even though we're gonna stay, we can still do a trade performance review because our session is done and we won't be taking any more trades. Just a one trade for us here. One trade, one winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. For the past, like, I don't know. What month are we? We're in May now. January, February, March, April. I wouldn't say January so much. February, I don't know. Don't even remember February. But March, April, oof. It's been the puzzle piece, the jigsaw puzzle has just been click, 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 click. Just been clicking all around. Trade performance review. Let's do one. Let's do one. Let's do it. Show the full day though. So we did disrespect this order block with a closure above mean threshold. Okay, okay, okay. We're back here. We closed above it too on our support and time frame. So want to see higher prices? Let's see. Let's see what we did well today. I almost caught you DJ, but you ain't DJ. Just it's a force of habit. I'm sorry. You ain't DJ. Try to get the full range of the day in here. What I did well is that I showed up, all right? I got 1% better, gained experience, learned lessons that I'll take into my next trading day, next trading session, getting a better understanding of what I'm looking for in price. Okay, what I'll need to see to engage, all right, to execute, right? So super duper happy with what I'm seeing in price action. It's been an amazing week, an amazing session right here. Showed up, followed my procedures and protocols, my processes, and didn't deviate from me. Okay, just another day of sticking to my procedures and protocols and processes and letting the outcome be out of my hands, right? So yeah, and getting a better understanding of price action is just I can't say it enough. It's just been an amazing week. It's been an amazing every week so far that we've had. It's been amazing, bro. It's been solid since we started this. Actually, I would say like the growth, it's just been insane. The losses have grown, and out of the losses, I've also grown and learned from them. So yeah, it's solid, man. It's been an impactful week. Learning from my losses, all right? Losses is how you grow, all right? Losses are also the only thing promised to us. So the only I'm promised growth in this industry as long as I'm learning from my losses, right? So yeah, solid, man. Where I fell short today, woke up at a decent hour, got my morning routine in, showed up, stuck to my processes, my procedures and protocols, and didn't deviate from it. Pretty much a demo trading this Friday. I didn't really feel the need to trade any of my funded accounts, really. I'm not in a rush to pass them, all right? Taking my time, slow and steady, and just trying to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and not put too much pressure on myself, right? Because I've done that before, and it just, it didn't go well, basically. So I'm just trying to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, enjoy learning, enjoy getting a better understanding of these candlesticks, and specifically what I'm looking for, trying to find myself in the candlestick, which I think I'm getting there, right? I'm getting there. So it's just about really, for me, enjoying the journey and just trusting the process and submitting wholeheartedly and fully to the process and just doing what I need to do. But other than that, how can it, all in all, just to say, I don't feel like I fell short anyway, right? Which is, we restarted yesterday because yesterday I did have something I fell short on. So we're back on the streak of not having anything to fall short. We're restarting that streak. How I can improve for next day, next trading session is keep showing up, right? Keep seeking excellence in everything that I do. I see you right here. Don't worry. We're going higher. Heading to -2 on that. I don't know if I still would have engaged in it yet, but hey, more data collected like this, like that, using this, like that, over this, then we'll see how it goes. But for now, let me finish anyway. Keep sticking to the model, procedure, and protocols. Don't let short-term adversity, losses, series of losses deter me, distract me from what I got going on. Alright, keep taking small steps in the right direction. Eventually, we'll get to our destination. Super proud of you, baby girl. You're doing great. Just keep showing up, keep doing what you're doing, and eyes on the prize as always. Alright, remember you only fail when you quit. Anyway, let me see what I think I see. If there's anything I can do about it here. But it's not back below it though. Would have been an earlier entry here if I did that. I will have to go back and collect data, or walk it forward and collect data, but never start. Well, not never, because that one was clean. Oh, but it was also on the 1 minute as well. Cool. Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. Something for me to pay attention to. Something for me to pay attention to. Trade breakdown. Let's break down the trade that we were in, and then we can get out of here. Let's get back on 15 seconds, because it also gave us a re-entry there. I want to pay attention to that as well. Alright, we came in this morning, we identified our dealing range. Alright, we waited for one side of the dealing range to get taken. We got established our condition going into our session as a buy program, because we took dealing range high. Okay, so we'll be anticipating a retracement, alright, to then continue. This was a retracement setup that we took. Okay, so went into no man's land, okay, which meant that we had to wait for opening range to complete, which it completed at 10 o'clock. Once that, you know, we had open range completed, we took open range buy side, all right, suggesting to us, right, that price also is very bullish right now, where it just wants to continue higher, right? So this was a key level that we wanted to frame a retracement setup on. We treat it the same way we treat our dealing range, right? So it will be the same. It's just opening range, dealing range, right? We took buy side, suggesting that for opening range, prices suggested higher prices, which was in line with our current dealing range, which is also in line with our weekly program, right? So we framed a retracement setup, took buy side above it, okay, and sell side. It formed inside of the macro, right? But the liquidity was taken outside of the macro, which is something that we've already collected data on and concluded that is something that we're interested in engaging in if those signatures appear, right, in price. We had the high and the low inside of the macro, okay? We took it outside of the macro, right, came down, caused a market structure shift. Ooh, potentially, right? This market structure shift here is not inside of the macro. So, interesting. That one, in it. It's not inside of the macro, so would they have made a valid entry? Should we have waited for this one to get taken here at 10:30? That's interesting. Either way, right? Entry here, entry here. Entry here highly more probable than this entry here, just because this swing low was inside of the macro time frame. But that's something that I'm gonna start paying attention to here. So let's track the trade on this low. Still would have given us our terminus, okay, which was -2 with 2 contracts, right? Even if we went to -1.5, would have given it to us, and we still would be in there. Stop would be at 50 right here, which we'll be heading to it right now. But 2 contracts would have been out anyway. That means -2 on this setup here just got smashed there. The continuation, the half continuation that, you know, wasn't high probability for me right now where I'm at. But anyway, took buy side above it. All right, drop down, market structure shift back below the key level. Okay, I'm gonna have to dig deeper and collect more data on this, but this would have been the valid market structure shift, right, that we'd be looking for. Either way, would have given us what we needed it to give us. And plus this one also was confirmed during 10:30, right? We had time as well. Cool. Interesting. And obviously this would have been 0 drawdown in that, so having to sit through this because of this. Interesting. Obviously, I'll be targeting first equilibrium of dealing range. I mean, opening range, which we did come to it, but not through it. Then we got a continuation setup, which because we didn't go through it, made me weary, and it was market. Well, it was a 1 minute market structure shift or liquidity grab raid with a 15 seconds market structure shift. So I also need to collect data on that now to see if that's something that, you know, I'll be okay with putting risk behind. So far, for this trade alone, it's saying yes, but I need more data to back that up. But all in all, solid morning. That was our trade breakdown. Oh, and then we had this one. Came down to equilibrium, all right? Took sell side, displays higher, market structure shift on our supporting time frame. But on the 1 minute, we did get a closure above this inefficiency here. Just the next layer of learning, right? Next layer of understanding price action, uncovering specifically what I'm looking for in price. I'm enjoying this. I like what I'm seeing. I'm enjoying the journey. It's fun. I'm losing and still enjoying it, you know. Did it quite come into, what's the low of this? The low is 752. Yeah, it doesn't come into this inefficiency here. See if we get a closure above that, then we're definitely coming for all-time highs here. Still would be in here, by the way. Stop would be at 50, which is right here. And -2 is above that equilibrium zone terminus, right? Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Which was also where I'd be anticipating a continuation from anyway. Coolio. No closure above it yet, okay. So far it's being respected. As long as we don't close above it, all right, we're fine. If we do close above it though, all right, our stop would be in the cross arrows. Good to have you back though, 15 seconds. Finally, good that we can build a happy, healthy relationship. Alright. I feel like I'm ready for you now, you know? We're starting it off slow anyway. We're starting off slow. Go on a few dates. Keep it casual. Yeah, definitely. Stop would be toast right now. Would be in the line of fire. Line of fire. Definitely be out of this one if we... Oh no, it wouldn't be because edge stop is above here somewhere too actually. So technically still would be in both. And looking back at it, there is this swing low here inside of the macro. So still would be valid. What's the low of this? 8675. 8675, same low. Yeah. So yeah, still would have been a valid entry. But that's something that obviously now I need to start paying attention to and collecting more data on. But they would have did what they needed to do. They would have done what they needed to do. One, two, three. Yeah, it would have been out already. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Still would have been out. No matter how you slice and dice it, I wouldn't have anything left in the trade regardless. Did we get closure about that? Yeah, we did on the 15-minute. Anywho, that's it for us here. I'm the Trader Capital. Solid week. Incredible week in the markets for us here. Learning, growing, getting closer to our model, our procedures and protocols, our processes. Just sticking to it, right? Trusting the process, trusting the journey, and letting the outcome be out of our hands. It's just been a relief, you know. Anywho, let's wrap up an incredible week here in the markets for us. Cannot wait to go back into price and just backtest this week. Just look at it in hindsight and just pick out the clean setups and then also dissect the similarities from the clean setups and the setups that I took, the ones that failed. Just I'm excited, I'm happy, I like what I'm seeing. Let's wrap up though. But before we do wrap up, I want to leave you guys with this, right? There was a time, right, I'll finish a trading session and still feel lost. Even on days I made money, I didn't really know why it worked. And on losing days, I had no system to fall back on. That's the difference between guessing and having a real edge. And here's the truth. Most traders only focus on entries, but consistency comes from the system behind the entries. So if you've been watching and thinking, this makes sense, but I don't have the full system yet, that's exactly why I created the 10% to 1% club. That's where we go deeper into all three pillars: the full model, the risk management system, the money and mindset principles needed to join the 1% club, and the exact process to follow on a consistent daily basis, all right? So if you're serious about becoming consistent, that is your next step. I used to think the goal was to win more trades, But the real goal is to become the type of trader who can perform no matter the outcome. Because once you have that, the results will follow. That's all for today, folks. It's been an incredible week of collecting data, getting 1% better, getting closer to our model, our procedures and protocols and processes, and just overall getting a better understanding of the markets and these candlesticks and how they print, and specifically what we're looking for in the charts, right? That's always what we're here for, is what can I see in the charts that's just sticking out at me, right? You can learn from what I see, but you need to be in here to then see it for yourself, right? To see if something that it makes sense that your eyes gravitate towards, right? But yeah, amazing week. Let's see what our schedule is looking like before we get out of here. Hold on. Let's see what our schedule is looking like for next week. It's NFP. I thought NFP would have been this week, but I guess they pushed it for next week. It's NFP. All right, so we don't have any news on Monday, but because it's NFP, all right, it's a valid, it's an optimal day to take a trade. So we'll be here for Monday. This is our tentative schedule for the week. We've got an action-packed week coming up for next week, and we're excited to continue the journey of growth and just, see what price action has in store for us for next week. But that's our schedule for next week, all right? So until next week, you know what it is, what it isn't. I'm the trader here, signing out. Good luck, good trading. As always, happy hunting. Remember, you only fail when you quit. So what? Don't quit. See you next week.